Work with a Q. We're good. All right. You've got your equipment set up, you've got your space set up, and you are ready to audition and book some work. But how? Where? How do you find these auditions? People say you have to book work to get more work, but where's the work to begin with? I'm going to take you through 3 main avenues of finding voiceover work. First, pay-to-play sites, or P2P. Second is direct marketing, and third is agents and managers. Let's start off with pay-to-plays. Pay-to-plays are exactly that. You pay to play or audition on a website that's hosting auditions. Some of the main pay-to-play sites are Voices.com, Voice123.com, Bodalgo, and Backstage. The fees for these sites can be hefty, as well as their commissions. Now, this goes back to grow as you go and lean on your community. Do your research. Ask the questions in the Facebook groups that you're a part of. Everyone will have an opinion, but find what works best and feels best for you and where you're at in your journey. You can easily spend up to $500, $600, $700, $1,000 on these websites' yearly fees. I don't recommend doing that right when you start off, but again, it's your journey. Do what you need to do. Now, one of the best benefits of a pay-to-play site and signing up for a pay-to-play site with a subscription is that they provide the opportunity to audition for hundreds and hundreds of projects right off the bat. Now, why is that a good thing? More auditions means more practice. It means that you get to know your gear, you get to know your setup, you can tweak your space to make sure that everything sounds perfect and consistent over those hundreds and hundreds of auditions. Also, the more you audition, the higher the odds are that you're going to book and pay off that subscription fee, get that new mic, and be on your way to the next step in your voiceover career. Now, for these pay-to-play sites, you will need some kind of a demo to showcase your voice. This does not mean, however, that I'm telling you that after spending $400 on a year-long subscription to Voices.com, that you now need to spend $2,000 on a demo. No, again, this is a grow-as-you-go situation. So, you can find something that's public domain and record it a couple different ways. For example, for my first demos on Voices.com, I recorded Shakespeare's 18th sonnet in 3 different ways. 1 for vocal quality, 2 for different accents, and 3 for different character voices. It worked, and it showed off that I knew how to use my equipment and that I had a consistent recording space available. Direct marketing. Direct marketing is where you directly market to clients your goods and services. In this case, it is your studio space and your voice and your skills as a voice actor. Now, this is a super, super valuable skill to have, and it's a great way to make money outside of pay-to-plays or agents and managers, but it is something where you will need to make sure that you have a couple of jobs under your belt, you've got your website together, and great marketing materials. This does not, however, mean that you need to have a brand or a brand logo or to have a million different connections on LinkedIn or anything like that. This is just something that you want to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. When you're ready to make that dive into the direct marketing pool, let me know, and I can connect you with the people who do it best. Agents and managers are another way to find work. Typically, they will pass along those larger jobs, like national TV spots, big animated movies, animated TV shows, stuff of that sort. With agents and managers, there's a lot of should I, shouldn't I, and am I ready for this associated with building that relationship. This is something that I will say, grow as you go, you don't want to rush into if you're not ready. Typically, when you're reaching out to agents and managers, you'll need to have your marketing materials together. You will need to have a professionally produced, at least commercial demo if you're in New York, or animation demo if you're in LA. Best to start with a commercial demo no matter what, in my opinion. Doesn't have to be for you. But it is something that can be an incredibly fruitful relationship, but that you do not want to rush. So take your time, lean on your community, and grow as you go. I'd like to reiterate that when it comes to finding and booking work, no one's journey is the same. I have friends who book all the time on pay-to-play sites, but for some reason can't get an agent and manager or can't book that national TV spot. And vice versa. People who have agents and managers and book those big TV spots all the time can't seem to find their niche in the pay-to-play world. And that's okay. As long as you don't close yourself off to opportunities and keep showing up and keep auditioning, you'll find your niche or niches. If you love audiobooks and know you want to do it, but start to get a couple commercial auditions that come in, don't close that door. Keep it open and just see what happens.